First shave of the year is Hare's Purist Head Shaving Oil. Let's do this. Today's shave is the Hare Purist Head Shaving Oil. 1 to 3 days worth of growth, so I went with 2. I'm going to go ahead and re-wet my head because just got out of the shower, and by the time I got things set up I was pretty dry again, so I want to make sure I'm nice and warm and wet. Okay. So what we have is a head shaving oil, natural scents, no chemical, or I should say no chemical, but no perfumes, just the scents that the oils come with. I'm going to put about a dime size on my hand, re-wet my hand, get it lathered up, put it on as if you would shampoo, following their description. Get it all on there. I kind of wish it had some type of scent, like a sandalwood or something. It does smell a little oily, but because it's essential oils and things like that, so it's going to have a slightly oily scent. Using a 4-blade from the Dollar Shave Club that I received last year. Directions on the bottle say to apply more oil as needed, so we'll see how long that goes. So far it seems to be doing pretty well. Doesn't feel like I'm dry shaving at all. I'm used to having something on my head that I can see, or at least feel, to be able to follow myself around. So so far where I've shaved is coming off nicely. I'm not much of a oil shaver, if that's the term, I don't know. Normally it's creams or soaps, or even the occasional foaming gel. Okay. Starting to feel just a little bit of stoppage, so I'm going to go ahead and re-wet my head. See if that activates the oil before I put any more on. Yeah, that doesn't feel so bad. It's oily, but it's not greasy, and it's not slippery, if that makes any sense. I can feel the slick on my head, and I can feel it when I'm shaving. I can feel the razor gliding nicely, but I do not feel any excess oil on my fingers. So holding the razor is pretty good. I don't feel like I'm going to drop it. Now, one thing I tend to do, whether I'm reviewing or not, is I always double shave. I always go over my head once, and then I reapply and go over again. Get my razor to stand there. Put some more hot water. Now, I've known people to say that they shave with only cold water, and I've known people to say that they shave with only hot water. I prefer to shave with the hot and rinse with the cold. Something I've done since before I was shaving my head, even when I was just shaving my face. It's just, you know, use the cold water to shock my skin into closing, if that's what I used to think it did. So feels it's much slicker on a smoother head. So again, I like to double shave, as I call it, so that I get this stuff that I normally miss. I tend to miss the same spot. You'd think I would be more prepared for it. Now, it could be the amount of oil that I'm putting on, which was the recommended amount, or it could be this razor itself, but got a little bit of buildup in the razor. I don't know if you can see it, but a good rinse. Normally I don't run water and rinse. I normally just use the water that's in the sink. Try to save water. I also shave very early in the morning when the rest of my family is sleeping, so the less noise I make, the better things are. So one thing I won't be doing in these shaves is also shaving my face, because watching somebody shave over and over and over again is quite boring. But I want to make sure that the head shaving oil that's used on my head, and overall, right after the shave, I'm not finding any major miss spots. I am finding the one that I always miss, which is nothing against the oil. My head feels smooth and not greasy. As you can see, I don't have any greasiness. So give me a few minutes to go ahead and shave my face while I'm doing my thing, and I'll come back and give you a review. So there you have it. Leave a comment below. I will also leave information in the descriptions on how you can get your own Sir Hare head shaving oil and link to their website and stuff like that. So we'll see you next week.